to-reyy, and welcome back to to-reyy Dono, aka Dreadlock Senpai's Backlog Reviews. Today is the second week of the month, so that means, you guessed it, it's gonna be a manga review. So let's get started. Now, I've seen a trend of what's happening where people want to cut off people in their life just because of no particular reason in general. Sometimes they're just upset. Sometimes they just don't like the person for honestly just no reason. And they'll just simply erase them out of their lives. Now sometimes this is a good thing because you need to get the toxic people out of your life.
Boy, if you don't get...
Most often not, these people that don't know how to deal with talking to someone, so they just flat out refuse to talk to anybody about anything. Which makes a bad situation even fucking worse. Now this isn't solely to blame on that person, but more to blame on the fact that herd mentality is a thing in our society. So this week's manga is going to be centered around that idea. It's called GANTZ. So the story starts off with our main character, Kei Kurono, who's on his way in life being the complete loner douchebag that you always expect everyone to be. He's just waiting in the subway station for the next train to come in when an old lady stops and asks him for a question, like, station that she's looking for connects to this one. And he's just like, yeah, and he brushes her off. She then comes back again and asks him, how do I get to my station? And he pretty much berates her and tells her, if you can't just look and read, get the hell out of my face. So as that happened, there's a homeless man that falls into the train tracks, and pretty much everybody wants to help him, but nobody wants to put themselves in danger to help them. Kurono looks over and sees his friend from middle school. You know how that situation where you see a person that you used to fuck with like way back when, and now you're just like, please don't look at me, I don't want to talk to you, I don't even like you anymore. This is the situation. That guy gets up, comes over, jumps down, and tries to save the homeless man, but he's too heavy for him to lift up. He's asking for help from the people that are looking. Nobody's moving, but everyone's calling for the station attendant. He looks up and sees Kurono, and he's like, hey bro, I know you. Remember me? I'm Masaru Kato, remember? From middle school. You gotta help me. So everyone looks at Kurono and gives him that look. And so herd mentality takes over. He jumps down in there to save the guy. They manage to push him up, but as they're pushing him up, they hear the sound of the train coming. The train is about 100 feet away. So they start running to try to make it to the ladder to climb up. They think they're about to make it, and that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Within the first chapter, the main character and the supporting character die. They both then wake up and they're in a small Tokyo apartment with a giant ball, just a black orb in the middle of the room. And people are looking at them like, how did you get here? And they're looking at them like, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, someone starts to be scanned in. And it's a completely naked girl. Her name is Kei Kishimoto. No relation. You realize that everyone in this room has died recently. And they've all been chosen to participate in this game. But the game is a game of life and death. They're given clothes, they're given guns, and then they're told to seek out a bounty, whether it's an alien, a beast, or another human themselves. Now, as far as personal opinions go about this manga, I really enjoy it. They give a kind of this real thought that you never really think about when it comes to the value of a human life compared to literally one person to 10 people to a city to a planet. And it really makes you really think about that. And also the herd mentality, what I was speaking about before. It's not always a good thing. It's most likely never a good thing to just do what the crowd is doing, do what the popular people are doing. And most honestly, like, if I can really talk right here, that's why I'm not reviewing a lot of big shows or a lot of big animes or big mangas, because everybody knows that. Everybody does reviews about that. I want to tell you about something that has context. I want to tell you that something that has depth and longevity to it. Something that you're going to actually want to read, want to watch, and take home a good message with it. Trust me, I love my fucking fight scenes all day. But I want something a little bit more. I guess I've been spoiled because I've actually done a little bit more research into watching anime, to manga and dramas, and even sometimes video games. I give this manga raving reviews. I give it literally an 8.5. It kept me interested throughout the whole process. One of the things I didn't think that we really needed were the kind of romantic subplots, but I don't have any real like hard strike against that. There is an anime adaptation. It goes on pretty much for the first arc, but then kind of makes up its own arc. The manga is 383 chapters long, so I don't recommend trying to speed through that. Take your time. It is something like that you want to enjoy over time, and I really do recommend that you take the time to read the first chapter or the first 10 chapters, because it's a really great story. Hey everybody, thanks again for watching my videos. Again, I try to keep it uploaded every Friday, so next week is going to be a drama, but I'm actually going to change it up. It's going to be a movie this time, and I have something really cool and planned for that one. Also, I do plan on doing giveaways next month or within the next month area, so please be subscribed. If you haven't, here's where you can subscribe at. I also have a Twitter and a Facebook where you can find me on social media there. My Facebook, I like to post articles about Japan and whatnot. And that's pretty much it for today. So, this is to-reyy, aka Dreadlock Senpai, and I will see you guys next week.